Man, it's been a hell of a week already. I haven't even got to talk about this yet, but because all the other stuff that's been going on, but man, this Epstein file stuff. Whoa. Is it even real? Unfortunately, probably so, and that's why we continue to fight to get the rest of this stuff out. But man, the stuff that's out, I mean, so many powerful people that maybe some of us respected. And then a lot of people that I think all of us knew were evil, disgusting human beings. But there were a lot of surprises in there, and it was a lot more horrific than I think any of us could have imagined. And what does it all mean? What is it proven? I don't know. I don't even know what's real yet, because it's so bad. It's so disgusting. It's just so appalling, out of this world, that and it's everywhere. It's everywhere you look. Everybody's talking about it. It's all over the internet. I mean, and that's more specifically what I'm talking about, is all over the internet. I mean, it almost makes you wonder if it's some type of a algorithm cage. I'm talking about myself, actually. At first, I was like, am I in some type of an algorithm cage? Am I the only one being fed this? Or me and my team the only ones being fed this? Because it makes you wonder if you're getting tricked into calling out false accusations that maybe nobody else saw, because they can do that shit. They can trap you in an algorithm cage and feed you what they want and everybody around you. Now, I don't think that's what's happening. I'm just saying it's a possibility, because it would discredit you. I think it's all real. I think we all knew it was going to be horrific, and we don't even know the half of it. But it is worse than we were all expecting. But I'll tell you one thing that it has proved. Watching the administration dodge it and try to hurry it up and move along. I just saw today they don't think the American people should be talking about this anymore. Well, I got news for you. The American people are the ones that voted you in. We're the ones that voted you in, and we told you what we wanted before your ass got in there. And you're not doing it. None of these people that we elected. It's pathetic. And so what it shows is a two-tier justice system, just like we all suspected and we've been talking about for years. The two-tier justice system. Why would you not investigate every single son of a bitch that went to that island? Doesn't mean they're all guilty. Doesn't mean that at all. But it at least calls for some type of investigation, not just sweeping the shit under the rug like they always do, and they always have done. What are the files? Who wrote the files? Where did they come from? Are they FBI files? Are they Epstein's files? Are they Russian files? What are the files? Who is keeping tabs on all this shit?
There are basically 1,200 survivors and their lawyers who meet with an FBI agent and were interviewed.
Money should not be able to buy you the power to get away with hurting people. And it's not normal. I don't care how rich you are.
Tell us what happened to you. Tell us who else was involved. They're called 302 statements. Those statements should come out. They haven't released a single one of those.
Everything that happened on the Lolita Express and his other planes was the same thing that happened in his bedrooms, in the massage rooms, on the beach, wherever we were.
When did you show up to the island? What were you doing? Why did you meet Epstein? They should release all of that. They have not released that.
What we want, very specifically, are just a few hundred pages. And these are the 302 forms that the FBI fills out when they interview the victims and they interview witnesses.
Then you have the Justice Department that took Epstein's computer.
Yet they're saying nothing about this, and these documents were so slow to come out.
Isn't it illegal what they're doing?
Well, it's illegal. It's obstruction of justice.
It's a fucking digital file. Why do you need time?
They've released some files with the survivors' names, but not the people who abused the survivors' names. So they're claiming that they've got to get the survivors' names out.
They are legitimately, proactively protecting pedophiles.
They are protecting pedophiles at this point.
By redacting the abusers' names.
The Justice Department has now begun the release of the Epstein files.
The fucking White House is protecting.
Would you raise your hand, please? Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter now pending shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am. Would you please state your full name?
I'm Jeffrey Edward Epstein.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. And they're doing it because these people are rich, because they were donors, because they're powerful politicians. Look, I don't want to stoke baseless allegations, but it's clear to me that there's been some connections to foreign government.
Which foreign governments?
One mystery is this white and blue striped building that looks like a temple.
And he's getting money from all these people. And he's got this ring of going on. Their claim is the only bad guy is Epstein and Maxwell.
How was he tied to Russia?
There are accounts about him having access to Putin and being able to facilitate meetings with Putin. Why wouldn't you want to know if there are these other countries that have access to the most powerful people in our country? So now I don't know what his motive was. Who was he doing the bidding for? Something doesn't smell right. It doesn't smell right that you have someone contact the FBI in 1996, Maria, and say that this guy is girls and the FBI doesn't look into it. Not only do they not look into it, our government and every person in the media has spent the last 30 years saying she was a liar.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air.
But there is something deeply rotten about what happened. And I want to know the financial interests, who paid this guy, what his motive was to try to get all these rich and powerful people. I mean, don't you think it's a bit odd that he's talking to prime ministers and politicians and head bankers?
We turn to look at how the country's largest bank, JP Morgan, enabled Epstein's operation and profited from its ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
He just happened to make $500 million, and he just happened to email every powerful person in the world, including the current president and past presidents and heads of states around the world.
Your law that you passed and Donald Trump signed requires the Justice Department to follow procedures and gives them deadlines for releasing 100% of the Epstein files.
What is the force? Like, what is holding it back?
It's a blackmail operation. What do you think's holding them back? Say it.
Well, what do you think? I mean, I don't know.
Any context here that might make you believe that? In the recent,
like
the last 6 months? What do I think?
Yeah.